Tesco Mobile, we've got even more rewards for your summer. With deals like our 6
Liam's actually gone and bought some
£14
Oh, fucking hell, have they?
So because I went past the bag shop.
Where am I?
Where?
Have a look. Don't believe you.
No,
Don't believe you, bro.
so because I went past the bag shop to go to look for one.
Don't believe you, bro.
These 6, I think.
I think you're lying.
Don't look.
Search Tesco Mobile. Every little
I'm
helps.
driving enough for back here.
People can't believe because you have to spend holiday. That's why I'm here.
And there we go. Yes, Wesley.
You see, even the best
Good evening, everybody.
empty rooms. They'll have to make a secret escape to keep that from charge.
How are you all? Oh,
So, you'll only find it when you
decent little day's fishing with my mate. Trying to teach him the ropes. He's learned a bit today. And he will be coming again. He enjoyed it. Hi. Hi. Hopefully golf soon if we get some freaking rain. Basketball again soon. I'll do a basketball live on YouTube soon. Fair play. A few beers and a few shovels, mate. I'm chill, bro. I'm chill. Fishing and playing golf, basketball, training. It's taking up quite a lot of time. Fucking, you know what I mean? To be honest. But it's good to keep yourself busy, isn't it? So I'm just busy, bro, all the time, really. Doing stuff. Whenever I'm not on live, I'm busy. I'm doing stuff. Just caught roach today, bro. Just little ones. I took my mate down the canal and like tried to teach him the ropes kind of thing. And he's my best friend. He's not a fish. He's never fished. So got tangled a few times around the reel and stuff. Had to rebuild his rod, and we was in a place on the canal where we had loads of trees above us, so he couldn't cast out. So I had to cast it out. Do you know what I mean? And obviously put a lot of the bait on and stuff for him. He did learn how to put the bait on himself and stuff. And he would have been able to cast if we wouldn't have had the trees above us. But we had trees directly above us, so it was kind of like a to the side flip cast. And he just couldn't get the hang of it, so I ended up having to cast him. So for me, it was a bit like, you know, say somebody paid me to teach them to float fish, kind of personal training, bro. That's what it was for me today. But I enjoyed it. He's my best friend, and he'll figure it out. Once he figures it out, it'll be sweet. Next time I'm going to take him to a pool, you know, like a proper fishing pool, where it's got a lot of space and stuff. Yeah, they make it a lot easier for him. It's quite tight in the area he was in today. Even for me, I mean, I managed to get us out all day without any problems really. But for somebody who's never fished before, bro, it'd be like a really tight space, you know what I mean? But I've never been to that part of the canal before, so I went to give it a try. Decent little fishing spot, to be honest. Just like I said, very tight with trees overhead and stuff for casting.
We know where we're at now. Keep up with the new series of the Anyway.
I haven't checked out Boston Lakes. Yeah, all recovered. Yeah, ponds are more fun. Like for me, because I've got the bug, must have it from my dad. I'm happy to, bruv, I could sit down the canal and fish. I will always catch something. Yeah. Even today with, you know, sorting Alfie's rod out and rebuilding his rigs and casting him out and that, I've still caught fish myself. Alfie didn't. He missed a lot of bites, bless him. He did try. He just couldn't quite snag one. Do you know what I mean? But he'll get one next time we go. And to be honest with you, like, just the process, bro. That's why I like float fishing so much. You know, changing my depth. Fishing here, fishing there. Trying to tempt the fish. Sitting there just watching my float. Bro, that's the process that I love. I love it. It's so relaxing for me. Compared to a lot of other stuff that I've done in my life. It's like the most relaxing thing I've ever done. I mean, even though I had to change Alfie's rig so much today, I was still chill to fuck, bro. I was just laughing about it. I was like, don't worry, bro, it's just practice for me. And I'm just changing it again. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, just the process of fishing, bro, it's just so calming for me. It's just so relaxing. I got my fishing license as well today. Showed it on my last live. It arrived today, bro. So I got my fishing license now. Yeah, proper de-stressed. It's a proper magic. Yeah, it's a magic hobby, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it? How casting a rod out and pulling a fish in can be so fucking relaxing. Yeah, bro, I will do a catch and cook. I will go to the sea, me and Tony. Like, whenever I go to the sea now, I will take what I need to sea fish. Yeah. And then what I'll do is, like, 'cause I think, you know, my carp rod. Let me ask you a question for you fishermen. You know my Shakespeare carp rod? So the one with the big fucking eye on it. It's a strong rod. Yeah. Could that deal with beach casting? Can a carp rod, is it strong enough to deal with beach casting? Or do I have to actually have a sea fishing rod? Because I can ask my brother, because my dad's got loads of sea fishing tackle. So I can ask my brother if I can have one of my dad's sea fishing rods. And he'll give me one. Depends on the test curve. I don't know what it is, man. I'd have to get it out and show you. If I get my rod out, I'll get one half of my rod out, and I'll show you. And then you guys might be able to tell me what that can take, because I haven't got a clue. I'm a beginner in it. So let me show you what it is. I'll show you the rod, and then you experienced fishermen can tell me like what I need to know. Give me 1 minute. I'm sorry I keep asking you all so many questions and stuff, but I'm not experienced in this. Do you know what I mean? And the only way you learn is by asking questions, right? So I know I seem to be asking a lot of questions, you know what I mean? But I'm a beginner, you know what I mean? Even though I fished when I was young, like I said with my dad done most of it. I just done the fishing part, you know what I mean? So I'm now learning to fish for myself, all myself. So that's why I keep asking you so much. So I do apologise. I know you're not used to me asking you so many questions for things, but I know a lot of you have got a lot more experience than me. Right, here we go. So this is my carp fishing rod. So I'll show you from here. So we've got it goes up here, and then we've got. So that's probably the measurements you're looking for. So what does it say on there? It says 12 inch point 2.5 OLB, 2.5 pound. So 12 inch dot 2.5 pound. Is that 12 foot? Oh, so 12 foot dot 2.5 pound. So how strong is that? What fish could I get on this rod without snapping it? You can beach cast with a 2.5 test curve, so that's what it is. So I'm good with that then. Is this a strong rod then? Is this really strong? Would I be able to use my normal reel or no? Like, what line do you need for sea fishing? I think I'm probably going to have to buy. Can I use a normal reel? Or no? You can't fish with 3 to 3.5 pound test curve. And I take it the higher it is, the stronger it is, yeah? So like a 5 pound test curve is a lot stronger than a 2.5. Okay. Obviously it's mad in it because we golf. Yeah, the lower, the better. Do you get what I mean? With the handicap kind of thing. So some things work out weird, don't they? So that's why I asked. I know it's a stupid question. Yeah, Danny, the higher test curve, the stronger. But you never know with fishing. It could be the opposite way around for all I fucking know. You know, like with hooks. So the higher the hook, the smaller the hook. Lower the hook, the bigger the hook. My mate today, Alfie, was talking to a fisherman who bought me the maggots. The guy who bought me the maggots, yeah? He went to the fishing tackle shop and just come back with £1/2 of maggots. He went, yeah, mate, I bought you them. I was like, cheers, bud. Do you know what I mean, right? And yeah, Alfie was talking to him, was talking about hooks. And the guy said, he said, what size hook you fishing? Well, to begin with, we was fishing size 10 hooks. Yeah, quite big hooks, yeah. And Alfie went, and then the bloke went size 20. And Alfie went, fucking hell, that's a big hook. I went, nah, Alf. I went, don't wear like that, bruv. I said, the lower the hooks go, yeah, the smaller they are. So size 1 is way bigger than a size 20. And then we was fishing on size 16 for the rest of the day. So we had an idea then. So we've gone from 10 to 16, do you know what I mean? So that's why I asked. I know it seems a silly question, but unless you ask, you ain't going to actually know, are you? You fish 6 and 4 hooks, Jesus Christ. I caught that carp on a 16. Yeah, on a 16. That carp literally was on a size 16 hook. I'll be fishing off 16 hooks tomorrow. I'm gonna, my ledger will be a 16. Do you think, let me ask you a question then for you people who carp fish, because, I'm going to say, oh yeah, it will be. No, let me ask the question before I go tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm float fishing. I'll be fishing off a 16. Yeah, guaranteed. That's what I caught the carp on when I was float fishing last time. So I'm fishing off a 16, yeah? But, do you know when I'm ledgering? What size then? Because obviously that's going to sit on the bottom, yeah? And I'm going to put sweet corn and hot dog sausages, yeah, on the end of the hook. So it's just going to be ledger of a quiver tip. So what would you suggest in size hook for that then? For you guys who do go and catch big fish in kind of this way. I don't know how many of you ledger, but once you're on the bottom and you're fishing like that, it doesn't matter what it is, does it? It's swim, feed, or ledger, it's all kind of the same. I'm going to be ledgering tomorrow. Yeah, so now I'm just using a ledger, line off it. Let me ask you something, because I've been thinking about this all day while I've been fishing, right? So there's current underneath the water. So if I have a little piece of hot dog sausage and say 2 pieces of sweet corn on my hook, yeah, it's a 1.2 line at the bottom. It's always a 1.2 or a 1.4, so it's a very small line, yeah, at the bottom where the hook will be. Will that float up like that in the water course as the current's going, or will it sit on the bottom and just stay on the bottom? Do you know what I mean? Because obviously I would prefer to have it moving, do you know what I mean, while it's down there, rather than, just sitting on the bottom. Yeah, fish hooks are backwards, yeah. Fish hooks are backwards, yeah. But obviously fish rods aren't. So fish rods, as it goes up, the stronger. Fish hooks, as it goes up, the smaller. I've only just learned that about rods. Chat's just learned me. Yeah, so can some people just give me a little bit of advice, just because that is my method of fishing tomorrow. I have got swim feeders. My brother bought me a ledger. Now I'm only going to do it because I haven't ledged since I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I used to ledger my dad. So tomorrow is about nostalgia for me. Can I get a big fish the way that my dad used to rig me? But I don't know exactly how he used to rig me. I can't fucking remember. I've been fishing fucking hell again. I used to fish when I was younger, mate. When I was a kid. So since I was a kid, fucking hell, I've been fishing about 3 weeks. Yeah, but usually we're going to get there early. I mean, I've never been to this pond, I don't think. But we're going to get there early. And my brother said that they don't come out till about 10, 11 o'clock. So I would have already been fishing for about fucking 3 hours, 4 hours by the time he comes round, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to need to know before I go. We go into a pond, mate, like fishing ponds. Yeah, Tyrone, I have so many memories of my dad. Tomorrow will be purely memories for me. Because I'll be fishing exactly how my dad used to set me up. When I fished competitions when I was younger, and people can't get this around their head. Understand? My dad was the bailiff of the pond. He ran the fishing club, yeah? Right, because my dad was a proper fisherman. I wanted to spend time with my dad because he was my dad and I loved him, yeah? So when I was younger, my dad was a proper fisherman and a golfer, right? And I was doing both of him, do you know what I mean, right? But I used to primarily go fishing to spend time with dad. And because my dad was so enthusiastic about fishing, he was like, I'm entering you into the competition, son. I never used to try and enter. He used to enter me. I've won a few comps, mad, innit? because I'm not a fisherman. Yeah, but you got to understand, like, other kids, because it'd be a junior competition, so it'd be other kids on the pond with their parents, with their dads and that. Their dads would be setting all their rods up and all that kind of shit. My dad would set me up, set my depth, set everything. He'd bait me, yeah, and all I had to do was fish and bring the fucking fish in. As long as I brought that fish in on that hook and I took it off that hook, yeah, well, sometimes if it was a big one, yeah, my dad would take it off the hook, but it was allowed because it was a junior competition. All the dads were doing it. And obviously my dad was doing it. And when I went river fishing with my dad, he would set me up. And then if I got tangled or fucked up in any way, he'd sort me out. If I caught a big fish and it was a bit big for me to handle, my dad would handle it and my dad would sort it out. That's why I can't disgorge. I cannot disgorge. I'm going to have to learn how to do it. I'm going to have to learn how to do it. Because for right now, if I catch something big and it's down its gut, I can't get that out. So I've got to cut it off. It's the most humane thing I can do. Because if I know for a fact, because when I was younger, the last time I can remember this blatantly, because obviously I felt bad because I killed the fish. Do you know what I mean? Last time I tried to disgorge, and this was when I was a kid, I tried it and I fucked up the inside of that fish and the fish died and my dad was so angry with me. Do you know what I mean? That's why I can remember it, because he was so angry with me. So I know I can't disgorge. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'm going to have to learn how to do this shit. Yeah. So you have to understand, yeah, I fished competitions and I did win some junior competitions. I've caught some big fish, but it's always been with my dad next to me. My dad setting me up. My dad sorting me out. A bit like I'm doing with my friends now. I've been laughing today, having to sort all Alfie's tangles out. I mean, at one point, bro, I don't know how we did this. I'll explain how this happened. Right, off his reel. So he's casting his rod, yeah, and the reel will stay working. And I'm watching him try to cast. He couldn't cast, so I've been casting for him all day. This was the point where I was like, I'll just cast for you all day, bro. Right, because I swear, I don't know what he did. The reel was all tangled up the line was all tangled up from the reel. And I had 3 lines going from the reel into one line. Bro, I was like, what the fuck have you done? I don't even understand what he's done. I ended up having to cut it and then pull the 2 lines out to leave the 1 line. He did that twice. I don't even understand how he did that shit, bro. I don't understand how he did it. Right? But I was laughing to myself inside. Because I can remember sitting with my dad fishing. Yeah. And bear in mind, all my tangles, all my snags, everything, he's having to sort it out while his rod's in the water and he's fishing. And with me and my best mate today, he's never been fishing. So I'm doing what my dad used to have to do with me. And I was giggling my twat off. I was inside. I didn't say anything to Alfie. I was just sat there inside thinking, now I know how you feel, Dad. Now I know how you feel, Dad. I was literally thinking, yeah, Dad, you're laughing your tits off now, are you? You've done this on purpose, mate. You've fucking done this on purpose just so I have to fucking suffer what you used to have to suffer. I've got 2 disgorgers. I've got them. I just don't know how to use them. Oh, bro, Johnny, listen. At the moment, until I know how to do it, I will cut the line. It's the most humane thing to do, isn't it? It's the most humane. If it's down, it's gullet, bro. I'm not going to destroy the inside of the fish. I'll just cut it and release it. It's the best thing I can do right now until I learn. And I'll learn probably from my brother on littler fish. Like, where I don't want, like, if I catch a big fish right now, if I'm with my bro can disgorge. So if I'm with my brother, he'll just disgorge it. Boom. I swear, he did it last time we was fishing, bro. He did it last time we was fishing. Do you know what I mean? Mark will tell, if Mark was in chat, Mark would say, yeah, I watched him do it. Like, he taught Mark how to do it, but I was there. I was fishing at the time. Yeah. But I watched him. I knew what he was doing because he was talking to Mark. And I just watched him, just like my dad, bro. Just like my dad, bro. Boom. Out. I swear to God, bro. I said to him, I can actually remember saying to my brother, Mark will probably tell you, I went, bro, you just like my dad, man. Do you know what I mean? Fucking just like my dad. I can't disgorge, man. That was just so simple, yeah. I swear I said something like that to him. If Mark was in chat, he went, yeah, he'll say, yeah, you did, Danny. Do you know what I mean? It was lovely for me. It'll be good tomorrow. Because me and my brother look like my dad. We're very similar. Similar mannerisms and that. I don't know if Simon gets the same when he looks at me. But I swear, when I look at my bro, and he's sat on that fishing bank, he has his legs crossed like my dad and everything. Same hand position on his legs, the lot. And I just look at him, and it's like seeing my dad. It's great, man. I love it. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Just because I'm with my brother. I mean, I love fishing anyway. I would be looking forward to it. But I'm really looking forward to it tomorrow. Because I'll arrive to my brother's tomorrow, he'll have a big smile on his face, and be like, you ready, kid? Be like being with my dad again. Yes, wondering. The line comes off the spool wrong. Oh, okay, Bamba. So is that a problem with how the line was wound onto the spool then? On holiday in Spain, Lanks. Lanksy, fair play, bro. Enjoy the holiday. I hope you and your family have a fabulous time, brother. The beach and the sea and the cocktails. Mush. Come on. Hope you all have a wonderful time, mate. You use hair rigs. What's hair rigs, Johnny? You won't have that for a problem when you fish for carp and have bigger hooks. I don't use barbed. I won't use them, bro, because I know it'll rip the fish's mouth to bits. My dad, I can remember a conversation my dad had when I was younger. On the one reel, I don't exactly know, because these reels was my dad's reels, so I've just inherited them. On the one reel, I think there's about £8 to £10 line. On the other reel, I'm pretty sure it's 6. It's 4 or 6. I can just tell. Do you know what I mean? Right? My brother, like when I was fishing, I was like, "What is this?" And he went 4 or 6. The other one is definitely £8 to £10 line. Yeah, I think that's what he's done, because he was having so much problem trying to cast himself, and that's why I ended up casting for him all day. Because it was just, once that happened twice off the spool, and I had to cut all the line off and re-rig it. I was like, fuck. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, Alfie, I'm not being bad, but I'll just cast all day, bro. I was just casting for him all day, sinking his line, putting him in the spot, giving him the rod. Yeah. By then, my float could have gone down, so I'm having to bring mine in, re-fucking bait mine, put mine back out in the spot. Yeah. By then, Alfie, I've got to bring Alfie back in, change his bait, cast him back out, put him in the same spot all day. But I've enjoyed it, you know. It sounds like I've been, you can tell, I'm in a really good mood. I've enjoyed it. My best friend. He's my best fucking friend, bro. And I've just enjoyed sitting with him, you know, on the fishing bank. And he's a total beginner, novice, never done it. So you would expect him to fuck up. We was in a tight little spot on the canal. He couldn't cast properly. There was trees everywhere and stuff. So I'd expect it, do you know what I mean? And I didn't mind doing it. Lost one of my new floats though, the bastard. Reg, to be honest, that £6 line or £4, £6, whatever I've got. Yeah, I'll get my reels and I'll put the line up to the screen to you, and then you can try and guess yourself. You're not a fisherman, right? So this thin line, the thin red line, is what I caught that carp on. So the thin line is what I brought that carp in on. That's why I was playing it so much. Yeah. So that there, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Can you see that? That there, right, is the line that is on this. That's very thin line, I can tell. But on this, where is it? On this, the line is much thicker. On this, the line is much thicker. I'll turn the camera, I'll put it on my lap and I'll turn the camera around. Hold on. Right, so that there is the line, the thicker line. That's the thicker line. Yeah? I don't know if you can guess this just by looking at it, but if you're really advanced fisherman, you might be able to. That there is the thicker line. Right? So that's the thicker stuff. I'll get as close in before it goes blurry. That's the thicker stuff. Now, I'll get the other one. Hold on, let me just put this back on the spool properly. And back into, you know, the gripper thing. Because otherwise it's just all going to come off, eh? I'll get to fish with it again and it'll just all be everywhere. These gripper things sometimes piss me right off. There's the thing on the reel that grips the wire, that grips the line. They're so fidgety. Well, I suppose you've got little hands now, but I've got big hands. There we go, that's that one done. And then this, yeah, which is the reel that I use, and I'll show you this line. And I don't know if any of you are going to be able to guess just by looking at it from here, but that's the other line. So that is how fine that line is. Now, I don't know what pound that is, but my brother reckons between 4 and 6, and the other one looks about 8 to 10. But that's very fine line. So I don't know if any of you can guess just by looking at the line. I mean, you can feel it. This is at least half what that is. Like, you can feel it. This is very fine line, this one. This is very, very fine line. Very fine. Good reel, this, you know. It was shit when I first had it because it hadn't been used for ages and it was stiff. I used to get some WD-40 though for this. Even just putting it in there. Do you know putting it in there? Do you know with the other one? As I wrapped it round, I had to put my fingernail in to clamp it underneath. You know, with this, because it's so thin, in and just in. The difference is, I mean, I don't know if you can tell by looking at the reels, look. Can you tell the difference? In the line, you can probably tell, being fishermen yourselves, you probably know in it. That's way thicker than that. Yeah, line clip, that's the one, line clip. Bro, I spent a tenner in the tackle shop. I've only spent a tenner so far in the tackle shop. I only came out with 2 floats and some hooks. What make is what? The reels? I don't know, bro. This one looks like quite a cheap make, I think. What's it called? This is called Linear F. So Linear, L-I-N-E-A, E-F-F-E. Linear F. And it's an RD30. So it's a Linear F, but the F is not an F, it's an E-F-F-E. So L-I-N-E-A, E-F-F-E. Linear F, RD30. That's what that one is. This one is a Summit Star, but it doesn't say the whole thing. It's just got, I'll show it to you. That look. I don't know what that is though, because what does that symbol mean? So R symbol, I-S-T-A-R. And it's an LC801. Is that, does it, well, I don't even know what that, I mean, it would say Rise Star if it didn't have the symbol. But it's got a symbol there, and I don't even know what the symbol is. Yeah. Coarse fishing rods, yeah. I have given Miss Maple a hat back, yeah. That's mainly what my dad did, coarse fishing, ledger, so. Yeah, my brother has got my dad's favourite reel, which is a Daiwa close face. You know what that is, Daiwa? Yeah, he was using it last time we was fishing. He won't give me that. That was my dad's favourite reel of all time. He's got loads of, like, he had loads of reels, sea fishing ones and that, yeah. But that was his favourite reel of all time, a Daiwa close face. And that reel is about 30 years old, bro. And it's fully functioning. Yeah, close face with a button on the front, yeah. I'll get a picture of it or something and I'll show you. If I remember when I'm fishing with him tomorrow, because he'll be using that reel, it's a guaranteed. If he's fishing with it tomorrow, I'll get a picture of it for you. Big. Right, do you know something, Big Farms? Do you know what fishing is about? Relaxation. And it's very fun when you catch fish. Doesn't matter what size. Just the process of catching fish is so fun. I didn't think it was gonna. It's so fun, bro. Well, when I do buy a reel, I'm gonna buy. I wonder how much it is actually. Let me have a look. Where's my tab? If I pass my tab, I'm gonna have a look how much a Daiwa closed face reel is now. Because I do need one more reel. I need a reel. Me personally, because I've only got 2 and I need 3. Because obviously, if I go out fishing and I want to fish with 2 rods and somebody's with me who wants to fish, I need the extra reel. So I actually need one more reel. I mean, I can ask my brother, see if he's got an extra reel for me, but it won't be a Daiwa. I think that one of my dad's was expensive, you know. Abu Garcia reel, 70 quid. That's not bad, is it? Daiwa fishing reel, underspin. Oh, that looks fat. It's only 50 quid though. Hang on, let me have a look at that. That's older than my dad's was, definitely. It's similar to that. Yeah, they're only like 50 quid in that. If you buy one used. Oh, here it is. Here's my dad's reel. Look, me, you can buy them used now for 30 quid. You can buy this used for 30 quid now. Do you know what I mean? And it looks in mint condition. Yeah. So here is my dad's fucking clothes face. That's my dad's clothes face. That's what my brother uses. Years old, that is. Years and years and years old, that is. That's mad. I just know it by sight. Yeah, vintage Daiwa Harrier. 120mm close face. Well, it's either that or the 125mm close face. But that's what it is. Daiwa Harrier. But me, it's a vintage reel, but they're not expensive though. They're like fucking between 25 and 40 quid to buy. I could actually buy one, you know. I could buy one of them reels and I've got the same reel as what my brother uses, is the same as what my dad used to use. I'm good. Which is it, 10k on TikTok? Fucking fair play to.
Firmer, smoother, more radiant looking skin. Now, protect with new SPF 50. For me, it's only Olay.
Reg, I think my brother's got some pellets. He has got pellets. I would never fish in competitions, bro. Yeah, you get the buzz when you catch one, bro. Yeah, de-stressing but adrenaline at the same time. Because when you hook something decent and you know when you hit it, when you hook something decent, yeah, you feel it on the rod. Congratulations to Witty though on his 10k. Come on, boy. Congratulations, our Witty lad. Congratulations. I'm surprised he hasn't told me on WhatsApp. He probably will. He probably hasn't realised himself yet. I was just looking at some Abu Garcia ones, bro. Brand new, they're like 70 quid, so they're not even that expensive. I thought they were going to be like hundreds. But I'll probably buy that Daiwa close face. I mean, like I'll get the same one as my dad in it. I'll just get a used one. Only between like 25 and 40 quid, bro. I'll get one in really good condition. And I'll probably just get a used one, bro. I don't care if it's used. It's the same as what my brother's using, what my dad used to use. So it'll just be nostalgia for me. Yeah, Which is a top lad. He's a good lad. Which is a good lad, mate. He's a really good lad. We're getting like an house on fire. Tomorrow, I can't remember, but my brother's got some kind of bait he's going to throw in. But tonight I think I'm going to get a tin of sweet corn and I'm just going to mix paprika with it. So I was speaking to my brother this morning and he said to me, we was talking, and he says, I'm going to get some paprika and put it in my sweet corn tonight. And I went, what? I went, yeah, I'm paprika in my sweet corn. I went, what? I said, why the fuck are you going to put paprika in sweet corn? He went, the fish can smell it. I went, you what? They can, yeah. He said, they can, Dan. I said, fish ain't got noses, bro. I went, Danny, they can smell it. He said, you know, Dad used to use curry powder and all sorts for his bait. So I'm going to do the same. I'm going to get some smoked paprika and stick it all over my sweet corn and that. So tomorrow what I'm fishing off is, my brother told me to get these as well. Do you know the long hot dog sausage rolls in a jar, in the glass jar? Yeah, right. He said get them, so I've got a jar of them. So I'm going to have that and that sweet corn on my hook, on my ledger. And then off my float, I'll just fish sweet corn. Or maggot. I've got maggots, so I might switch to maggot and catch some little fish throughout the day. But then I'll get back on sweet corn for something bigger, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, my dad used to use curry powder all the time. I didn't know that till the day. I've got curry powder. Think I should use curry powder or paprika? Because my brother told me that today, this morning. He said, Dad used to put curry powder on all his bait, Dad. I was like, what? He was like, he fucking did. Cheese, that's a new one. Hopefully we catch something big tomorrow, boys. I'm going to be there from 8 in the morning till about 5 in the afternoon. Plenty of time. So hopefully we catch something big in it. If I do, you know, I'll film it. Catch anything big, I'll film it. If my brother catches anything big, it'll be a weird looking video for you lot. Because my brother's got them glasses. You know, them £500 fucking glasses that talk to you and shit. And take videos. You know what I mean? And they are the proper ones, like, you know, what they're called. The eyeglasses or something. They're ever so cool. Yeah. And he can just say, like, record. And it records like 3 minutes, I think. So I said to him, I said, if you bring a fish in here, you're going to record? And he went, yeah. He says, I'll record on my glasses. So then you won't see my brother. You'll just see his hands and the fish and what he's doing. Right? And then if he does catch anything big, I'll put that video that he records on YouTube. Because you won't see him. You know what I mean? You'll see me when he looks at me, when I'm getting the landing net on it. Thanks, Dill. Hair rigs, no. So, Dill, I am going tomorrow fishing quite simple. Listen to this. Me and my brother would, because he was here this morning for about an hour before I went out fishing with my best mate. Yeah, listen to this. We was Jeremy Wade. Yeah, was on in the background. Do you know who Jeremy Wade is? You must all know who Jeremy Wade is, right? The fisherman dude who goes all over the world, yeah? Right? He was in some icy place, Iceland or something, I don't know where. I'll shit you not, bruv. He had like steel rope and then like thick, looked like climbing rope. And it was like, I'm sure it was like 3,000 feet of it. I swear, I'm not joking with you. You have to watch it. Yeah, type in Jeremy Wade catches a shark in an ice hole. Yeah, I'm not joking. They had these massive hooks. Yeah, they put these fish on these massive hooks. Drop that line in an ice hole in the middle of fucking nowhere. Drop that line in an ice hole. You're about 3,000 foot or whatever. Right. Left it for the night. Come back the next day. Yeah. Grabbed the line. Started pulling it out. And Jeremy's like, there's something big on here. There's definitely more weight on this line than when we put it out. Yeah, they're pulling it out. The one geezer's walking all the way across the fucking ice shelf, bro. He's like half a mile away. They're pulling this line out, yeah? And on the end of it was not like a great white or anything, a shark, but like them really deep ones. It was fucking massive. It was massive, bro. It was it must have been as big as my car. Not in width, length, as big as my car. And obviously that thing must have weighed £500. It must have weighed £500. And they hauled that shit out. He couldn't even get out of the ice hole. The ice hole that he made, he had to smash it and make it bigger. He could not get out of the hole, man. It was that big. And they did that with rock. He had a rock. He tied the rope to a big rock. So basically ledgering. That's what my brother said to me. Well, that's basic ledgering, that, doesn't it? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, that's basic, just ledgering, that, Dan. A Greenland shark. There you go. Yeah, Jeremy Wade's. I watch him all the time now, bro. So anyway. Tomorrow, my rig is very simple. Yeah. How my dad would do it. The only thing I've asked, because my dad would have known this. He would have set it up to know what I was doing. He would have put the bait on there to know what I was doing. Right? I don't. So my brother's bought me a ledger today. Yeah, he bought himself one, bought me one. We're both going to ledger tomorrow. Right? Obviously, yes, Mark. My brother will show me. He'll tell me. But I'm going to ask you guys before I go, because I know there's a lot of fishermen in here. I don't know if you ledger, right? But I'm going to ledger off the bottom tomorrow. Now, I want to know this. So I did ask earlier, but nobody give me an answer or I'll walk looking at the screen. But I'm going to ask the question, then I'm going to come to the screen. So let me finish what I'm saying. I'm going to stop. Give me the answer. So I'm ledgering tomorrow. I want to know what size hook to use. The way I'm going to put the bait on is this. I'm going to put 2 pieces of sweet corn on the shaft of the hook. On the end of the hook, I am going to put a chopped bit of hot dog sausage. Yeah? Now, I want to know, when I put the ledger in, with how much line do I need away from the ledger? And is it going to go like this off the bottom with the current of the water? Or is it just going to sit on the bottom? Fire away. It's a pond. It's a pond. It's going to sit on the bottom. Right. Is that going to be enough bait to attract? Because the weight of the hot dog. There is a slight current in there, but not. It's just a slight current in it because it's just a pond. So it's just. I think it's wind current, or maybe there might be a drain underneath. There is a slight current. Do you know what I mean? I've asked my brother that. That's one question I asked him. Is the current in the pond? And he went, there's a slight current. I don't know if there's a drain or something down. But it'll sit on the bottom. Well, yeah, that's what I was asking. So basically, I'm going to leave probably this much line from my ledger. Well, probably this much line. This is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to leave back this much line from my ledger. And I was thinking, with the weight of the bait, if I don't put a weight on the line to sink it like I would with a hook, with a float, if I don't put a weight on the line, because there's no weight on the line, would it do this? Would it move? Because I'd like the bait to slightly move with the water, if possible, just to attract fish that are around to seeing something moving, rather than just sitting there stationary. Only a pop-up sits critically. Okay. 6 or 8 hook, depending on the size of the carp in there. Up to £30, from £10 to £30. Don't bother with split shot at bait end. Okay, Mark. Oh, they'll find it with the smell and the colour. Okay. Use a 6. Okay. Well, I think that 8 to 10 pounds. Well, do you know something? A lot of people have been taking the piss on TikTok. And, oh, that carp you caught was £6 to £8. My brother would not lie to me. We're in competition, always. We love each other. We're always in competition. Now, since we've been fishing together, I've caught the biggest fish, which was that carp. Since we've been fishing together. So believe me, Bab, would my brother chat shit? Would he make my fish bigger to make me feel good? No. If anything, he'd make it smaller. Yeah. And I said to him this morning, I went, bro, everybody's telling me that carp was £6 to £8. He went, Danny, that carp was 10 to 15. He said, I don't know exactly because we didn't weigh it. He went, but I've fished all my life, Dan, unlike you. And he went, I had it in my hands. He said the thing was £10 to £15. Now I brought that in on £6 line, 1.2 bottom. Easily as well. I could have brought another £10 in because I played it. The one thing I remember when I was a kid from my dad, he taught me well to play big fish rather than just trying to yank them in. Yeah, I'm very good, you know. So for some reason, that's one thing I can say about fishing. My brother said to me after we finished last week, he went, the way you played it, like it was like you was just doing it from yesteryear. So certain things are like muscle memory to me. So the amount of times, mate, I've had a big fish on in the river or whatever, and my dad's been right next to me, right there, telling me exactly what to do. Exactly. I mean, my dad taught me to play the fish by letting my bail arm off and actually feeling the tension of the line with my fingers. That's how he first taught me before he let me use the back of the reel. That's why I'm not so good with the back of the reel. I can play a fish with just my bait alarm on my fingers, mate. That's one thing I'm good at. The one thing I'm good at when I'm fishing. That's why I got that carp would not have snapped me. It had no chance. And I was only on a 1.2 bottom, and it did give me a bit of a fight. I could have brought in a 20-pounder on that. On that rig, I can bring in a 20-pounder. Now, tomorrow, I'm fishing on 8 to 10 pound line. It'll still have a 1.4 bottom, but I'm fishing on 8 to 10 pound line. So, theoretically, I'm thinking I can hit something 25 pound, and that line should take it. I don't know about the bottom, though. Now, my brother has got spades, you know, hooks. I didn't even understand this until a few days ago. He was saying, yeah, Dan, spades. I don't use eyes. I don't remember none of this. He told me. So I'm like, what do you mean? You need an eye to put your fucking line through, bro. He's like, no, you get spades, Dan. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, you use a hook tie. I was like, what the fuck's a hook tie, bro? He was like, Dad used to do it. He used to sit there the night before and he used to make himself loads of rigs up of different poundage of lines. If he hooked a big fucker and he was on a 1.2 bottom, then he would know he needed a stronger bottom if he got snapped from the bottom. So he'd have it already on a piece of cardboard, loads of rigs set up there. Don't you remember? I was like, no. And he was like, yeah, so he'd sit there and tie his own hooks all night on spades. To me, it was like fucking magic, Harry Potter shit. What are you on about, mush? But so, yeah, he said, so he went today to the tackle shop to buy himself a hook tire. So I presume my brother might be sat there tonight tying hooks and doing rigs. I don't know. Look how to tie a trace. I'm on float as well, bro. I'm on float as well. Yeah, hit the likes, by the way, everyone. Everybody's in here, but nobody's hitting the likes, man. Hit the likes. Come on, hit the likes. It helps my live out. Don't cost you nothing. Helps me out that much. Aston Wood. I played Aston Wood ages ago, big. Not for a while, though, but I've played ages ago. Oh, Mark, fucking hell. Listen, Tony. How much of a fisherman was the old man? Oh, mate, it was if I phoned him, he'd be on the fishing boat, bro, somewhere. All right, Dad, how are you today? I'm sound, son. Coming to my house? No, you come see Dad, though. Where are you? Ilston. What? Yeah, I'm fishing the pond, bro. Okay. Okay, Dad, I'll come and see you, man. Yeah, bring me something to eat, son. I've been down here since 4 o'clock. That place I took you on the canal, Mark, my dad has spent hundreds of hours there. I showed you his peg. I'm going to sort it out. Like, I'm going to take a shovel down there. I'm going to destroy that ant's nest. I'm going to destroy it, bro. I'm going to take ant powder down there. I'm going to steal that big hole where they're coming out of. You know, the big hole, Mark. The ant powder's going straight down there, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's my dad's fucking fishing peg. Yeah, I am going to destroy that ant's nest. Right, and I'm going to totally, like, take a fucking axe down there and I'm going to axe it all out, bro. And then I'm going to get weed killer. And I'm going to put weed killer all over the ground to destroy any roots. And then I'm going to dig it to level. It's going to take me hours, but it'd be worth it. Because my dad went through all that when he made the peg. It's just nobody's been there for years. It's not been looked after or nothing, do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, next time you come down here, it'll probably be done. I might actually save it till next time you're down here, you know. I might actually save it till next time you come to my house. and we can do it together. Because whenever you're at my house, you're going to get used to the peg loads. You know what I mean? So, that'll be fun, Mark, next time you're here, bro. Yeah, we'll do it together. We'll do it together. We'll do it together and make it snush. Proper snush. And then the next day, we'll go down there, yeah, and we'll fish it. Do you know what I mean? That's what we'll do. And we'll fish it from that peg. And we'll just rip fish out there all day, bro. And what we'll do, Mark, because I've got plenty of rods, I'll have another reel by then. Bring one of your reels. Well, ask me before you come. Before you end up coming, yeah? And if I haven't got a new reel by then, bring one of yours. Just a reel. So, because we've got 3. And then we'll both fish float. And we'll put a fucking ledger between us. And we'll both keep us on the ledger. And if it goes, whoever grabs it, grabs it. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do in it. Fish, swim, feed, a ledger, whatever. We'll just stick it down there and see if there's any monsters down there, bro. And then we'll just fish float all day. So we'll just pull fish out and float all day. And we'll also fish one ledger rod between us. Yeah, sounds like a plan. We'll also get to a fishery, you know that anyway. And when we get to a fishery, we'll do the same setup. It's easy because, you know, when I've got my thing in and I've put my bait on before I cast out, you know, I'm going to look at the rod. But I'll put it between us. So you'll see it out of that side of your eye, and I'll see it out of that side of my eye. So one of us will see it doing this. But we float fishing at the same time. Take a big packed lunch, like a big picnic, bruv, and we'll just fuck off all day, Mark. You know, like, we'll just fuck off, bruv, early in the morning, get down there for like 8 o'clock, and just come back when it gets dark. You know, like, yo, Mark, can you see your float, bro? Nah, where's yours? Of course, yours. Oh, it's fucking dark, Mark. I think we're going to run this back up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck off for the whole day, bro. It gets dark, that's when we'll come home. Get a camp on the go. Fucking hell, we could do that, couldn't we? Yes, Dudsy, we could get a camp on the go, bro. I could make loads of YouTube videos. Do you know what I mean? Throughout the night, innit, Mark? Anything we catch, fuck me, that'd be a series. We could make a series out of that, Marky boy. It'd be like fucking 3 videos long. Sat there, like, paid just to fish the whole night. Just stay there all day and all night. You get one of them disposable barbecues, bro, innit? Get one of them, you know, them little things. They're in the metal that you light. Disposable ones and all that. Get that, bro. Yeah, light up floats, innit? Literally light up floats, bro. And my brother said to me, the light thing that goes on the end of the rod is the same as what you put on the float down. It's just I'd do it for you. You just put elastic bands around it and hold it onto the right on the end, but not right on the end. It's a couple of eye, like an eye back. He said, 'cause if you put it right on the end, it can interfere with the line when you're casting. He said, if you put it one eye back, it doesn't interfere with the line. And then we can just watch the end of the rod doing that with a fucking, you know, a luminous thing that you shake and it lasts like 12 hours. Them things. He was telling me this. He was telling me that this morning because we was talking about fishing for an hour. Just fishing. I wouldn't do a live stream, bro. I wouldn't. I'd do it video. I'll do it video. But you've got to understand, like, you know, Mark doesn't mind being behind the camera, doesn't mind talking on camera. If Mark catches a big fish, he won't mind me putting his hands on camera. Him holding his fish, but not his face. Not his face, bro. And if I was live streaming, he would automatically, for 24 hours, he'd end up in the camera. And he doesn't want that, bro. And I don't blame him. It's a shame. I know it's a shame. But it's like my best mate today. I would have loved to have live streamed that for you, but I wouldn't. I didn't even say anything to Alfie. There's no way. Because at the end of the day, there was some proper funny moments today, mate, when that motherfucker kept getting tangled and looking at me. Like, if I would have had the camera on his face when he just looked at me and went, you lot would have laughed your tits off. Yeah. But unfortunately, no, I won't put my friends or my family on camera. I used to, because I didn't realise how bad YouTube is. But you've got to understand, man, straight onto Facebook, find who they are, find the family. Mark knows this. Mark's one of my best friends. He's been around when all this has happened, mate. Find the family. Mom, dad, kids, what school to go to, all that kind of shit. Mom, dads, kids, everything, bro. Like everything Where the work, the lot. Mark's life is ruined. It's just ruined. Do you know what I mean? That is literally social media, unfortunately. For all of us, really. Oh, I know, Johnny, I know. But it's the way it is. I've got to protect my friends and family. Like, when I used to put them on camera, I didn't realise, what it was like. I didn't, because, I hadn't been hit with social services and getting sacked from work because of trolls and golf courses being threatened and all that all the stuff that's happened, right? Yeah. I hadn't been hit with that at that point. So I didn't know. Once I got hit with that, that's when my mind changed. That's why I've stopped putting anybody on camera apart from me. There's probably my nephew will probably go on camera because he don't give a fuck. So you might see me with little Dan playing golf or something, but there's very few people. You know what I mean? That I would. Little Dan doesn't give a fuck. He honestly don't care. Right? So that's little Dan. But a lot like Mark's got a life. Mark's got a fucking life, mate. Do you know what I mean? He's got his own business and everything. Imagine what the trolls could do to that. I'm not going to tell you what he does, but he's got his own business. Imagine what the fucking trolls could do to that. So no, unfortunately no. It's a shame. Like I said, Mark will tell you, Mark, what's it like seeing me and my brother together? We are fucking twins, mate. It's double Danny. Mark will tell you that, innit, Mark? My brother and me are twins in nature and look. We look the same. We sound the same. It'd be like having double Danny. Imagine having double Danny. Imagine double Danny getting pissed together. You can't. There's no way I'd do it. There's no fucking way. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, people say, oh, you've got no friends. Mark, how many friends do I have, bro? How many people do I hang about with? How many people do I spend time with, Mark? Mark knows my life. I have so many friends, man. I spend time with so many people. You never see it on camera because I wouldn't put them on camera. It's not because I don't have a life outside of my house and off camera, because I fucking do. It's just whenever I'm not on camera, I'm usually out with my friends or my family. If I'm not on camera, I'm out with my friends and my family. So imagine how much I'm not on camera. Well, you know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's evil. It's evil. Yeah, we are nearly twins, yeah. Oh, Kaylin, you know what it's like. Oh, yeah, bro, fucking hell. Wally Woods. That's why I'm not a member there. You would have saw me play competitions. I would have had an official handicap. Why do you think I don't play at Wally Woods no more? Why do you think you haven't seen me play there for about 2 years? Bro, I was a member. Full-fledged member of Wally Woods when they hit Wally Woods. Threatening the women. Telling I was taking coke on the fucking golf course. Yeah. Chasing people around the golf course with golf clubs. Threatening to kill people on the golf course. Oh, you don't understand. Threatening the women. Saying they're going to burn the course down. All this, you can imagine the amount of madness, bro. And to be honest, the women, Wally Woods is run by women. Do you know what I mean? So when they told me about all these phone calls and all the mad threats and the tone of voice of the people phoning all this, the phoning again, the phoning again, the phoning again, they're saying the most horrible things, the phoning again, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, you know something? I just cut my membership off and I'll never play there again. That's why I'm not a member of a course. The course where I play halfpenny, the guy who owns that course does not give a fucking flying fuck. The trolls have tried and they've just fallen on deaf ears because he watches me. So he knows what I'm like on his golf course. He knows I don't take Class A drugs. He knows I take golf seriously. He knows I'm really good at golf. And I've brought a lot of business to his fucking golf course, mate. You know, people who want to meet me and they know that's where I play, so they've come to meet me. Yeah? So he doesn't give a shit. He just doesn't. But that course does not have like a club-run handicap system competition thing. It's the only course I've ever been to that doesn't. It's just not like that. There's no competitions run there. There's no handicap. There's no golf pro. There's none of that there. It's just a course. Do you know what I mean? And people say, why do you only play that course? Are you too scared? No. I play that course because trolls can't phone and fuck up anything when I'm playing on that course. And I know that. So I'm comfortable playing there because I know the owners of the course aren't going to get the shit. Because he just ignores it. He doesn't care. Do you know what I mean, right? Literally, just doesn't give a fuck. He's already told me. He's already spoke to me about it. I don't give a fuck, then fuck him. Seriously, right? So what I'm saying to you is that doesn't matter. But anywhere else wouldn't have his mindset. Anywhere else he'd be different, bro. It's a golf course. It's supposed to be full of etiquette and calm and, do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, but bro, at the end of the day, like I said, I can imagine the abuse that the women are getting, and the women, and you should know me better than that. I will leave a golf course and never play there again to stop any woman getting grief. You should know me better than that, man. You should know for a fact what I will do. If I know women are getting grief on my behalf, I'm gone. Just the type of man I am, mate. I don't like the thought of trolls giving women loads of grief and phoning up and being nasty and shouting and screaming down the phone and saying all the mad shit that they said and all that. I can't in my conscience play at a course and cause that kind of misery. You know what I mean? Cause that kind of stress. They don't need to be hearing all this shit on the phone. I mean, they don't need to be dealing with all this shit. So that's the reason why. And I have a lot of respect for the game of golf. So I don't want to bring loads of negativity and negative reports. Because obviously a lot of them was also writing, you know, on like, not TripAdvisor, but you know when you go on Google and you get reviews of courses. Bro, there was also writing bad reviews on the course. They never even played there. Yeah, but I was on the third hole today. And some mad geezer, I think his name was Danny G, come storming through the trees. Do you know what I mean? And hit his golf ball at me. Do you know what I mean? Taking Class A drugs, I know he was. Stuff like that on the reviews, mate. Mad reviews, mate. You know what I mean? Like fucking geezer on the golf course there. I'll never play there again. Do you know what I mean? Storming around the course, screaming and shouting at everybody. I'm like, what? You know that I don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Right? So that's what was happening. Now you got to understand that's going to ruin the business of the golf course. It's going to stress the women out to work there. And it's going to ruin the business of the golf course, bro. I'm not out there to ruin a course. If the bloke at the course that I play at now gave a fuck, I would be somewhere else. I'd then go into like a course for 2 months, and then play another course for 2 months, then another course for 2 months, then another course for 2 months. I'm probably doing way less lives and doing video footage, and then uploading like playing for a month at a course or something, or 2 months, and then uploading all the videos, and then leaving that course and going to another one. That's what I was originally going to do anyway. But obviously I've fallen lucky with this one course because it just doesn't care. So I can go live there. Do you know what I mean? But no other course would suffer the shit. They just wouldn't. Yeah, people get onto me, why haven't you got an official handicap? I can't have one. There's no way for me to get one. People say get Golf England. Well, Golf England, I could cheat. Anybody can cheat Golf England. I would never cheat, but you can cheat Golf England. So at the end of the day, all I'm doing really is playing games in front of you, and you can work out my handicap from all the games I play, can't you? You watch me play every game. So how do I lie about my handicap? You watch me fucking play. Do you get what I'm saying though? Right, I don't need Golf England because I play live. The only way I would have an official handicap, in my opinion, is if I was a member of a course and I had an official handicap through playing with a member for the amount. It's 3 rounds, isn't it? Playing 3 rounds of a member and then getting my official handicap card. Then I've got an official handicap. Otherwise, if it's an app on my phone, it's the same as me just fucking scoring on a scorecard. There's no difference, bro. It's an app on a phone. Everybody might say, oh, you Golf England. How the fuck do you know? Because if they have a bad round, do you think they're going to put it in? No, I would put every round in. But do you think if they have a terrible round and they're off an 8 handicap and they have the worst round and they shoot 90, do you think they're going to put that in? No, of course they're fucking not. So no, the way I do my handicap myself is the only real way I can do it. I know, Johnny. I know. It don't matter. I don't play there no more, mate. So I don't play at Woods. I haven't been there for like 2 years. I just don't play there. Why am I fishing? I enjoy it. Enjoy it, bro. No way he moves. 12 foot, 2.5 pound test curve. Yeah, that's my rod. Carp fishing rod, that is, mate. Anything. What, that can catch anything, is that what you're saying? It does seem like a strong rod. Yeah, it does seem like a strong rod. You got a Sonic Extractor, 3.25 pound. That's going to be strong, isn't it? That's all I am doing, Johnny, really. Like, I go fishing, and I go fishing all different places. It's like, you know what I mean? And then I just upload videos once I'm done. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just upload videos once I'm done in it. Keep family and friends out of the videos. Just upload the fish. Maybe do an intro, maybe do an outro. You know what I mean? Best way forward, really. It's like if I go and play a different golf course. I think I've already decided, rather than trying to go live, I don't think I'll do like a full 18 video. I might just do like, come play 3 holes with Danny G, and just play 3 holes, which will be about 20 minutes, and then upload that. Because you get to see me play live when I play live. So if I've already decided, I think I'll just get to all the golf courses, and I just like come and play 3 holes with me. And then I don't have to film all day neither. And a 20-minute video of me playing 3 holes, one after the other, is enough, isn't it, really? You'll get into it over 3 holes, and then just film live when I'm at that course. And with my fishing, it's probably just best like to do videos, bro. It's just how much weight until it bends round on itself.
Aged 18, Ken was a soldier for the Royal Engineers stationed in Antwerp in Belgium. But one day in December 1954,
I know that I'll still always do lives, and you know, lives, training lives, and playing basketball and running and stuff like that. Some lives when I'm on holidays and stuff. I won't be doing as many. Like when I go on holiday, you've got to understand, I will not be filming where I am. No way. You'll know what area I'm in what area of Spain, in what, you know, the area. You'll know what like town I'm in or whatever, or city what I'm in. Yeah. But you will not know where I'm staying. I will not film within our premises at all, or outside our premises at all. Because every time I go on holiday, every single time, they find out where I am within about 2 days. Yeah, and then they start phoning the owners and telling the owners the same thing. I'm having wild cocaine parties and all sorts in the fucking gaff. And then end up having to deal with the owners. And when we went to Bridlington, me and Tony, I swear to God, Bab, how relaxed was I, yeah, in that apartment in Bridlington, because nobody knew where it was. Proper relaxed, mate. So relaxed, because nobody had a fucking clue where I was. They knew I was in Bridlington, but they didn't know where I was staying. You don't put it on a hook. Put one on a hook, bro. But, you know, I'll film the beach, and if we have cocktails, I'll come on and have a cocktail with you all, and maybe have a drink with you all and stuff like that. But there'll be a lot of videos that I film when I'm on holiday as well, because the videos I can upload when I'm home then. Do you know what I mean? Like if me and Tony go out somewhere nice for a meal, nice, I'm not going to go live, because they'll be phoning the restaurant. You know this. Can you get to table 37? And ask Tony if she's seen Billy Kelly. It's not that it stresses me out, because it doesn't, but it's just a ball ache. You know what I mean? It's just a ball ache, man. When some fucking random geezer manager of a fucking restaurant comes over and goes, "Excuse me, is your name Billy Kelly?" I'm like, oh my God, not again. It's like ridiculous, you know what I mean? So if we go out for a meal, a nice meal, I would do like a vlog, like a video vlog. Do you know what I'm saying? We've had a good day. We've had a good day, Sheena. How's your day been? Yes, Zortex. Nah, Dylan, it's not. I'm not really famous, mate. I'm not really famous, bud. If I was famous, I'd be rich. Isn't that usually what comes with fame? I'm pretty sure every other person in the world that's famous. I'm not famous, mate, but if I was, I'm pretty sure everybody in the world who's famous is rich, right? I'm far from rich, bro. Infamous, yeah, that's the one. Infamous, bro. Bro, I've been typing when I'm 40 minutes behind. Yes, Philip. I wonder what you was talking about, bro. Yes, Sheena, I did that. I did see the comment, yes. Hi, T Golfer. How you doing, mate? I'm probably going to have to take you to the driving range over the next week, because I need to go myself. Talking about golf. I need to go myself, yeah, to keep my swinging. And I could give you some golf content then, innit? Because I bet the golfers are thinking, Danny, get on the course. Do you ever go out on the course? This is just the truth. Right, I'm going to do you want to know why? I don't want to put myself through another 85 or 86. And I know you're like, well, you might not get them. Listen to me now. I can't do anything about it. Do you know what I mean? I can't. It's just the ground. The ground does not want to play ball. Yeah? Every shot that I take, right, when it hits the ground, it will do what it feels like doing, not what it should do. You know what I mean? Every fucking time, bruv. Putting, it'll do what it wants to. It's so hard to judge them fucking puts right now because the greens are so out of whack. Do you know what I mean? So that's the reason why I would go and play golf for you all, but it ain't going to be a good score, mush. And I know it's not before I even tee off. Do you get me? Like, it's not going to be a 80 or a 79 or something. It's not with this ground. It'd be a miracle if I could pull that off. If I got a 79 with how it is now, that's as good as a 74. 5 shots, man. It's putting 5 shots on my game. And I can't do fuck all about them 5 shots. There's nothing I can do about it. I know before I tee off on the first hole, I am going to score 5 above what I would normally score this day. I know it. Do you know what that's like? It's like I'm in the world, like, well, not in the world. I'm playing football and I'm 5 goals down before I even fucking kick the ball. Do you know what I mean? I'm not on my blazers at the moment, bro. Oh, the ground's so hard, Randall. It's so hard. Like, people take the piss, but, like, for instance, the one shot that really wound me up, and there's a lot of them that pissed me off, but this one really wound me up. This one I had to do a proper full few breaths for, mate, because it pissed me right off. I was on the second 9, so it would have been what? The 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th hole. But I was on the 14th hole. You know that live that got banned for whatever shit, for harassment and bullying. Don't understand how that one works. But yeah, that live got banned for harassment and bullying. Weird. Yeah, but anyway, so on the 14th hole, bro, I'm behind some bushes, literally 50 yards from the green, 62 yards from the pin. Yeah. So I know I've got to land my ball, right, 50 yards to get it to hit the front of the green, right, and roll onto the pin, because the greens are rock hard, yeah? Bruh. I hit my ball, it went over the bush, perfectly straight, right up in the air, straight over the bush here in my 54 degree. Bro, there's bushes here, and then there's a big gap, and then there's more bushes where you can walk through the bushes. Yeah, there's a big gap. It'll fit my trolley through there, right? I'm not joking. I've gone over the bushes on this side, right? As it's gone over the bushes, me and Tony have watched it go forward, no spin, perfect spin. It's gone forward, it hit the floor, and then we saw it bounce through the gap to the right. So that ball hit the fucking floor there and went boom, like that. Boom. It's impossible, bro. Like, so I've walked through thinking there's a rock on the floor. It's hit a rock. It's got to have hit a stone. It's the only thing that could do that. Or another golf ball or a stick. Something substantial to make the ball do that. Bro, I've walked over there. There's nothing. There's fucking nothing. There's nothing. I know what it was. So underneath the ground where it's rock hard, you know where there's soil and the soil does this? Well, there'll be some pieces of soil that are sharp like that, like a little point. Yeah? And it will be like concrete. Like concrete, bro. So when your ball hits that, if it hits that side of it, it's going to bounce that way. If it hits that side of it, it's going to bounce that way. If it's the front of it, it's going to bounce that way. If it's this side of it, it's just going to stop dead. Right? And it'll only be a little tiny point. It won't be some big mound sticking out the ground. No, I won't be able to see it. But it'll be there. When that kind of shit is happening, it's like, so now I've gone from a birdie. I'm off the green. I've got a chip on the green. Yeah, for my fourth shot. No. Yeah, second. No, third shot. I've got a chip on the green. And I was on the right-hand side on a weird angle where the green was sloping like a cunt. So I didn't get it close enough to hole out. So I ended up with a bogey. So I've now gone from a potential birdie to a bogey for no fault of my own. And trolls will, blah, 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 blah. But anybody who's a golfer knows exactly what I've just said, because you've probably played in this weather yourself and you've seen this shit happen to your own ball. And you're like, huh? How many times are you on the golf course at the moment hitting the ball, and when it hits the ground, you are like that? What the fuck? How many times? And it's not you. That's the thing. How can you judge how good you're getting when it's not actually your fault? The ground is fucking you. Oh yeah, Randall. It's heart wrenching. It's heart wrenching when you play a good shot in it. You play a bad shot, you expect to be in the trees, you expect to be in a bunker, you expect to be wherever. You play a bad shot, bro. You play a bad shot, right? You expect it, so you don't mind. You hit the ball, you see the ball fly, you're like, fucking hell, I've sent that left, I've sent that right, I've hit it too short or whatever. You know, innit? You accept it, right? But when you play a banging shot, a really good shot, exactly how you planned it, it lands exactly where you want it to land, and you know it should be right by the pin, but now it's off the edge of the green on the right hand side. That there is a piss take, because you've played it perfectly. That's the annoying part. The bad shots are the bad shots, bro. We accept them because we all play them, right? The bad shots are you do though, don't you? You hit a bad shot, bro. You know it's a bad shot. So wherever you are, you accept the situation. It's very hard to accept when you hit it perfectly and you're in some fucked up predicament. It's really hard to accept, like. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they, Dill? You know how to make them now as well. So now you can make them super omelets constantly, Dill. Think. When I do Viking meatballs, be another one, that's even better. Viking meatballs is for before the gym though, not after. So Viking meatballs before, about 2.5 hours before though. The amount of energy they release, Dill, you will never get tired at the gym. You will never get tired. I'm not joking. I swear it's a secret weapon of mine, that. If I want to get big, yeah, people always say to me, like, how do you get big? There's certain meals, right? Them omelettes, Viking meatballs. If I want to put size on and eat loads of Viking meatballs, bro, I'll put the size on. Yeah, especially if I go to the gym 2.5 hours after I've had them. Because I swear to God, bro, the energy release is unreal. You just don't run out of it. You can train for 3 hours on that shit. That is the way the ball bounces, Dill, sometimes. Backwards. Totally agreed, bro. Totally agreed. Bro, it's the same with basketball. Listen to this. Sometimes I'm on the court, yeah, now. I mean, I'm older now, so I'm not as good as I was, nowhere near, right? But still, I'm on the court, bro. Ruth will tell you this because Ruth watches me on TikTok or on YouTube. I think Dill might as well, and I know Zortex does, yeah? And they'll tell you, right? I've been on TikTok a couple of times playing basketball, yeah? Bruh, I'll do the most, it's just mental. So I'll go 3 points. Yeah, I always say 3 points to the screen in it. So 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points in a row. Yeah, and then I'll do some dribbling. I'll go near the basket. Now I'm about 6 foot from the basket. Yeah, little easy jump shot, miss. How the fuck do you do that, bro? How do you nail 3 3-pointers in a row and miss the easiest shot ever? How the fuck do you do that, man? The fucker come backwards. Dill, it come backwards. Bro, I did it the other day. Listen to this. I did a really hard layup. When I go underneath the basket and I do it backwards, yeah? That's a hard layup, you know, because of the way the ball spins off the backboard. You have to like, you don't see what I do with my hand. So when I go underneath, I have to spin the ball like that. Like that. I have to do that with the ball. To make the ball go behind me, to spin like that, not side, not up, like on a 45-degree angle like that, yeah? So that when it hits the top of the square on the backboard, it stops dead and spins slightly back and drops in. That is the complication of that shot. It looks so easy when I do it, but believe me, it's not. And also you have to be in the perfect position underneath the net. So if I take my 2 steps too early, I will not be in the right position. If I take my 2 steps, and we're talking, so if I go that much too early, I'll be right underneath the fucking net. No room to get it up. Yeah. If I go that much too late, I'll be too far out from the net and I won't get it. That much when you're running at full speed. That's how close you have to judge them 2 steps for every layup, you know. Yeah. And that back one is hard as fuck. And the other day, yeah, I bounced the ball through my legs, round my back and that, boom, underneath the basket, boom, straight in. Then I came back out the D. The easiest layup to do in basketball, right, is to just run up and go like that with your hand. That's the easiest layup, yeah. So I just did the hard one. Then I come out the D. I ran in for a normal easy layup and I missed. How can you do that, bro? I don't even know how that shit works. I don't even understand how that works, man. The easiest shot in basketball. And I missed it. Yeah, I can finger roll. Well, I used to be able to. I don't know about with my dodgy finger now. You're on about from finger to finger to finger to finger. Basketball. I used to be able to. I don't know about now because I've got dodgy finger. I can spin it on my finger though. Yeah, Dill, maybe chill out on the eggs. A finger roll is a type of layup. Well, you might call it something different to me. I have, let me see how many layups I have. How many layups I can actually do. And I can do all of these. The one that I can't do at the moment is under my leg when I jump up, which I used to be able to do, but I haven't managed to do it yet. I've tried it a few times, but I haven't actually managed to do it yet. But I will. Oh, I will. Trust me, I will. Everybody knows. Oh, Danny will. Danny will do it under his leg. When he jumps up, he will put that ball under his leg and he will put that in the net. Everybody knows I will do it. Innit, Ruth? You know I will do it. Innit, Dill? Everybody who watches me knows, oh, Danny will do it. Might take him a long time, but he'll fucking get it done. But I used to be able to do that layup, but I can't do that no more. I've tried, I can't do it. Yeah? But the layups that I do, normal, standard layup, normal standard layup, right? Then underhand layup, flick it off my fingertips. Then what I would call well, what's the name of the shot? I call it a hook shot. So a hook with my arm. So you'd hook it. Well, I hook with the basketball and cause lots of spin, and it spins in very fast when I do that. Or underneath and backwards. Yeah, those are all the layups that are all round my back. Yeah, so I do go round my back, and when I go round my back, I lay up with my hand like that. Yeah, and the only one I can't do is underneath my leg, which is something I just can't do anymore. So that's the layup repertoire that I have. And then jump shots, I have a normal jump shot and a fadeaway. So you'll see me sometimes on the court, I'll just jump up and do a jump shot. Sometimes I'll jump like up but backwards and throw the ball as I'm going backwards. That's obviously for when I was playing before, if I had a big tall cunt that couldn't really stay with me but could kind of stay with me, and his hands would always be over my head, right? Whenever he was like this, because he's so fucking tall, his hands would naturally be over my head. So I can't shoot through his hands. So I've either got to outskill him and outspeed him, which I did most of the time, which would be layups. But if I want to shoot a three-pointer, what I would do was I would get the ball, I'd be on the edge, and then I'd step forward. And as I stepped forward, he'd step back. That'd create a little bit of room. And then as I took the three-pointer, I'd jump slightly back and take the three-pointer to create even more room. So his hands could not interfere with the ball. Yeah. So that kind of jump shot I also have. And then just normal shooting, really. Bro, I don't think I'll be able to dunk anymore. Like, people say, oh, but you couldn't dunk when you was younger. Oh, yes, I fucking could. It took half a court of speed, build up. So I'd have to get because I used to play a lot of 3-on-3 and stuff. Full court, though. Yeah. And, bro, like, once I got that ball, I'm gone. I'm explosive as fuck. Even nowadays at 45, innit? You've seen me move. I'm fast at 45, right? Imagine how fast I was at 14. And I had big legs still. I was virtually the same height when I was 14. I wasn't much smaller. I just went up from the age of 12. I was short. By the time I got to 15, I was at full height. The only thing I've done is got bigger. Yeah. But my legs have always been kind of big. Because I played basketball a lot, man. So you got to understand my legs have always been kind of big, man. But I didn't carry nowhere near the weight up here. And I was younger. So I had more spring in my step. And I was playing basketball every day. Every day. Yeah, so I could dunk with half a court of full sprinting at it. Yeah. I won't be able to do it now. Too much weight. I haven't got the spring neither. I can feel it when I'm doing jump shots. I don't go up as high. I can feel it. When I'm doing layups, my hand is nowhere near as high. When I used to do a layup, yeah, my hand was basically next to the fucking ring, just on a layup, bro. I'm about that far short of it now when I do a layup. I mean, so I've lost that much. Naturally, that much jump. Mad, innit? That much vertical leap, I have lost naturally over years. Just lost it, it's gone. I ain't got the hops no more now. Now it's about and my strength. So I've gained something that I didn't have. Think about it. When I was younger, I was strong on the ball, don't get me wrong, but not like now. The people who have watched me play the 2 games, so I played a game 3-on-3 against all them black lads in Doncaster, right? And whoever was on my team won every time. My team won every time, right? We didn't lose. Yeah. And that was all my strength, bro. You ain't getting past me, son. And if I've got the ball, you ain't taking it off me. Do you know what I mean? Like through power and strength, there's no fucking way. Now people will bounce off me. Yeah, I guarantee you that, mate. So I've gained something, but I've lost vertical leap, but I've gained strength. I've lost fitness, but I've gained mindset. I would say. I'll be able to think the game through more now as I'm playing. Because when I was playing against them black lads, I figured them out so quick. I figured exactly how to play out so quick. That's why I could guard them so well. Even though I'm an old man and I was way more, I wasn't as fit as them. When I played the lad down there, he was 19, plays basketball every day, you can tell. I beat him one-on-one. And do you know why I beat him one-on-one? The pressure. Whenever he had the ball, he could not leave me. He couldn't move from me. I was stuck to him like glue. And when I had the ball, the little feints was what was doing him. I mean, I finished him on a 3-pointer, which was 2 points to finish the game, yeah. But I finished because it's one-on-one. So it's not 3 points, it's 2 points, right? I finished him on a 3-pointer in his face, man, because I just went boom, boom, boom underneath my legs, and he kind of like lost the ball, and I saw him lose the ball. And in that split second that I saw him lose that ball, I knew I could shoot. These are all things that are coming back to me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've lost stuff, but I'm not as fit. I'm a fuck, man. Well, I played for an hour straight in Donny with them black lads. I played for an hour straight. They kept going off, to be granted, didn't the roof. Anybody who was watching me that day, I was on YouTube or TikTok, I can't remember, right? But listen, they kept going off to get drinks. I did not leave that court for 1 hour straight. And I was playing against 21 and 22-year-olds, bruv. Oh, I was fucked. When I got back to my mum's, I was like, what the fuck? I thought I'd been by a truck. I swear to God. Yeah. I'm getting fitter as I'm playing it. I'm getting more into the basketball fitness as I'm playing it. I'm way fitter now than I was then playing basketball. Yeah. I'm way fitter now than when I played that lad one-on-one. And that was only about 3 weeks ago. I can feel it as I'm playing. I can just go for longer. Do you know what I mean? Right? But I still ain't, mate. I've lost so much fitness from when I was a kid. Like, I run long distance in it. I train all the time. So I've never realised how much has actually gone until I've played basketball again. Because I remember when I used to play basketball, I could play for 4 fucking hours, mush. And I never, no chance. I'm telling you. I could play for 4 hours. I could go down, practice hardcore for 2 hours by myself. And then all the lads that arrived to the court would play for 2 hours. 4 hours, mate, non-stop. It didn't even bother me. And then I'd run home and have my tea. If I played 4 hours of basketball now, you'd have to carry me home. You'd have to carry me, mush. I wouldn't be able to walk off that court. There's no way in a million years I'd die. I'd fucking die. Fuck, are getting older. It is, you know. Fuck, are getting older. Basketball, golf, or bodyboarding, what's your favourite if you had to pick? Golf. Always golf, man. But they have different things, you see. So, golf is the hardest. So, golf is the most challenging for me. That's why I like it so much. Basketball is the most physical. Well, no, bodyboarding is the most physical, but a different kind of physical. Basketball for all round, say, hit workout, kind of, is the most physical. That's why I enjoy it. So you've got bodyboarding, which is adrenaline filled and physical. Basketball, which is purely physical. And then golf, which is some physical but high mentality, thought. Yeah? And that there, right, is why I like all of those things. Weight training is for longevity. It's like eating to me. So training is literally like eating to me. I have to train. I have an addiction, but it's a good addiction because in my mind, if I stop, I die. Trust me, I'm telling you. If in my mind, I swear to God, if I slow down and I stop, I fucking die. I will grind to a total halt. So I won't do it. Yes, bro. I will, brother. Thank you, Mick. The weather's ruined golf here at the moment. It's ruined it, Mickey. It's ruined it. Feints are good, bro. I mean, this is one thing that I do. This gets so many players. So, Joe with the ball. So, I'll have the ball, yeah? Right? And this is what I'll do. As I come towards you, I'm bouncing and I'll go like that. That's exactly what I do. It looks like a punch, yeah? And I swear to God, people have seen me do this. People see me do this all the time when I'm practicing, right? This is how fast I'll do my hand. Like that. Yeah, and you think I'm going to throw the ball at you. But as I do that, I cut the ball. And the ball comes back into my bounce. And I swear, you've gone like that. And as you've gone like that, I've gone. Do you know what I mean? I swear I do it all the time. I can do it right now. I can do it all. It's just one of the things that I do. And that's what I do, innit? People have seen me do it, innit? Like that. And it literally looks like I've just laced the ball at your face. Sprinklers, bro. They have like a proper sprinkler system on every hole. Like every hole has a proper, like, yeah, sprinkler system. Best way to describe it. Oh yeah, it is, bro. But it's the way that I do it. Like, obviously, it doesn't catch every player out. It depends on you. Yeah, really. It all depends on you. So it all depends on how used to that kind of shit you are. Do you know what I mean? If you're used to it, yeah, then no, it won't get you out. But you can imagine what it looks like for somebody who's not used to it, or somebody who hasn't seen it for a long time or something. Yeah, you can imagine what it looks like, bro. Because obviously I'm just bouncing the ball, I'm all relaxed in front of you, and then all of a sudden I go from this, just bouncing the ball, to like that with the fucking basketball. And it's amazing how many people will just like, you know what I mean? Like something's going to happen. You know what I mean? But it doesn't. They literally go, like they're going to have a car crash. And then by the time they've done that, I'm going, do you know what I mean? I got you, little bitch. Fucking come near me, man. I'm like lightning, you come. Good tea, mate. Good tea for the big fella. The brothers at the Belfry. I've never played the Belfry, you know. Everybody always asks me that. Yeah. Have you played the Belfry? And I'm like, no. And they wonder why, because I'm from Birmingham, so they're like, surely you played the Belfry now? I'm like, no. No, I haven't. It's always been like, I would say too much money. You know what I mean? For me to want to play it. £250 fucking pound a round, bro. £250 fucking pound for a course in Birmingham. For a course in fucking Birmingham, bruv. Let's be honest now, yeah? Right, I've played the Warwickshire, and I don't give a fuck. When that Warwickshire is in good condition, there's no way the Belfry's any better. And the Warwickshire's only 50 quid. So why would I pay 250 to play a course that I know will be in no better condition than that course? Why would I bother? You know what I mean? It's just, what's the point? What is the actual point? You know what I mean? So that's why I've never played the Belfry. Because it's, to me, £250 a round just takes the piss, man. I pay it on holiday. Yeah, but I'm on holiday, I'm in a different country, it's different. Have you ever played the Warwickshire, bro? That's unreal. The Warwickshire's unreal. You should give that a go. The Warwickshire's awesome, mate. This is seriously, oh, mate, that course is sick. Play the Earls, it's massive. The Earls off the tips is 7,100 and something, bro. I swear it's not far off Augusta length. Augusta's what, 7,400? It's long. Every par 4 is over 400 yards. There's a par 3 that's over 200 yards, I think it's like 260. There's a par 5 that's like 650. I'm not joking, bro, it's a hell of a course. It's beautiful, it's very well kept, but it's just huge. Literally, 85 is the best I've ever scored on that course. I played it twice. I played the Kings more. So there's two courses, there's the Earls and the Kings. The Kings is like 6,600, I think, off the tips. And that, my best round is 80. So that's the difference in the two courses. I mean, they're on the same ground, so they're kept by the same groundskeepers. There's not that much difference in the two. There is, they do look slightly different. But, like, you know, they're the same. They're They're not the same. One's longer, they're all both different holes, both separate 18s. But if you've never played the Warwickshire, go and fucking play it. Yeah, a lot of people don't realise, right, just how beautiful the Warwickshire is. It's stunning, bruv. Even the food. Do you know if you go in and have food? Yeah, bruh, it's fucking beautiful, bro. I swear, I had some fat burger or some shit from there, bro. It was nice, you know. Really nice. The clubhouse is immaculate. And it's like got a gym, sauna, swimming pool and everything there, bro. Pro Bro was a member of it. He's not no more. But he was a member of it. I think it was 190 a month to be a member of it, something like that. But he was a member of loads of other courses with it. So you could play at like, I think it was 8 other courses for nothing around the country. It was part of the same group or whatever. Yeah. But it's fucking stunning, that course. That is the best course I've ever played in the Midlands. Honestly, it really is. In the best course I've ever played in England is Centre in Cornwall. That's the best place I've ever played, mate. That course is stunning. It's seriously stunning. I mean, Newquay is a nice course. I would say Newquay's the second best course I've played, but my favourite course. Newquay's my favourite course because it's on fucking Fistral Beach. But it's not the best course I've played. Centre is. I'm alright at pool, yeah. Do you know what it is with me at pool? It depends, bro. If I've had a drink, I just want to pot everything. And I'm very good at potting. So I just get to clear the table every time. Sometimes they leave me in some right shit. I don't even think about your balls when I'm pissed. I just want to pot everything as quick as possible. And I'll try and pot anything. When I'm sober, I think way more about it. And I snooker you and shit. So it all depends whether you get me when I'm sober or when I'm drunk. And don't get me wrong, when I'm drunk, if I break and it's a good break, I'll clear that table, mate. Do you know what I mean, right? But I won't have no gameplay in me. Like I won't have no snookers in me. None of that shit. I'm drunk. I'd say I'm better at potting when I'm drunk, though. It's mad, because when I'm sober, I'm not as good at potting. I'm probably not as loose. It's a bit like playing darts, isn't it? When I was sober, I could think through 301, double in, double out, way better than I could think when I was pissed. But when I was pissed, I was actually better, especially at hitting doubles. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Because I'm relaxed, probably. Can I dribble beyond my back? I do it every time I'm practicing, bro. I should do it every time I'm practicing, bro. It's one of them things, just a natural thing. Skills-wise, well, I go around my back, like that. I go round my back like that to put it in front of me to run onto it. I spin. Sometimes I do a fake spin. So I go to spin, and I spin halfway, and then I go the other way really fast. Normal leg to leg to leg to leg to leg. Off my kneecap. I play street ball, don't forget. The fake throw that I do. And then round my front leg. Now that one's really hard. So go forward, and then rather than come this way round your leg, come that way round your leg. And through the front of your leg, and then back round the other side of your leg. That one's really fucking hard to do. Which I do it all the time when I'm practicing, but if you noticed, I can't do it too fast at the moment, because it's really fucking hard. Because rather than coming this way with your hand, or this way, you're going that way round your leg. Round the back of your leg, but from the front. Not turning your body, just bring the ball with your hand around the back of your leg and then through your leg. It's fucking hard as fuck, that is. So, I mean, I can do it every time I do it, but not like I used to. Because I used to be able to run with the ball, stop on the spot, do that. And as soon as I do that, any basketballer's like, what the fuck's he doing? They don't even know. They can't follow the ball no more. It's like just bedazzles their head. I don't know why. And then it's like that. And then it comes to this hand and it's my shooting hand. So as it comes underneath my leg, I only use one arm for this. I use just my right arm. I don't use my left. So I'm reaching round my left leg with my right arm, or I'm reaching round my right leg with my left arm to do this. And then it naturally comes to either hand. Now I can shoot with my left, but I'm not nowhere near as good as I am with my right. I just do layups with my left sometimes. Yeah. So it's always coming through my left leg to my right hand. And once it bounces and comes to my hand, I'm ready to shoot. And because I've stopped on the spot really fast and gone like that through my leg, yeah, and then the ball's here, they will always, for some reason, go to my left side. And when they go to my left side, it just leaves a massive gap. I've got two choices. I can either let it come underneath my leg and then carry on bouncing and propel forward for a layup, or I can let it come underneath my leg and take a shot. I have two choices there. And there's not really much the person in front of me can really do about it, because it really fucks them up. When I was younger, if you played with me all the time, yeah, then you would expect that to come. And a lot of the lads would not fall to that side. So then I'd go there and then I'd go over there or something. But if you didn't play against me on a regular and I did that, then you'd kind of be like bedazzled. Like people would be like, what the fuck is he doing? Because it's just the way that you reach around the leg. It's weird. Next time I'm down the basketball court, I'll show you all this. I'll show you every single thing that I'm telling you. I'll show you. I mean, obviously, I'm not 100% successful with all this shit when I do it all the time. Do you know what I mean? But everything I've told you I can do on the basketball court. It just might take me a few attempts to do it. Oh yeah, like I said, if you play with me on a regular, say if me and you started playing together, basketball, we're just like, Danny, I'm going to come and play basketball. He's like, yeah. We started playing basketball together, right? After you'd played a few one-on-ones against me, you'd like, it's like with you, innit? I'd see how you move, and you might have some things that you do that, to me, the first time you do them, you might just get me and you're gone. And I'm like, fucking. And then in my head, the first time it happens, you kind of play it back, but you're playing the game, innit? You need to happen a few times in the game. If it happens a few times, everybody has like their favourite stuff that they do, maybe 2 or 3 things, everything else as well. But every player will have like 2 or 3 things that they prefer to do. Yeah, that's what I always found. Right. Once you figure them out, then it becomes a better game, because then they can't pull them little fakes on you and stuff. You know what I mean? When you're a good basketballer, you kind of figure it out quick, don't you? So yes, that's how it is. You play people. Like if, say, for you play a 3-on-3 against some lads that have never played you before, that's when you're going to get them, innit? They'll get you though as well, because obviously if they're good, and they've got their own mad little skills, they'll get you. Do you know what I mean? They'll go like, they'll do some mad shit, and you'll go to lean that way, and then they'll just shoot here, 3-pointer, and you're not even in position to stop it. And then you have to work out what they're doing here. So yeah, I agree. Totally. If you played with me for a day and we played in numerous games of one-on-one, by the end of the day, I would pretty much have you figured out, and you'd pretty much have me figured out. Easily, isn't it? That's only take one session, really. Yeah, everybody learns their own techniques. Everybody has a certain way of bouncing the ball as well, have you noticed? There's a certain cadence. We don't all bounce the ball at the same speed. So a lot of people don't really go low to the floor with it. I do. So I'll go from high to low. Do you know what I mean? To make you come down. Because once you come down, I'm fast. So basically, the reason, if you watch me play and when I'm practicing, you'll see me go from high to that far off the floor. But like I'm right in front of somebody's face, and I'll start doing this with the ball, hand to hand, but this far off the floor, really fast. That is so that as they come down, as soon as I see them lean down, because I'm bouncing the ball so fast from left to right hand, I can choose left or right. And if you've watched me play, I'm rapid. Yeah. So that's what I do. I'll go in front of a player on the edge of the key, on the edge of the box, yeah, on the edge of the 3-point zone, right on the edge of the D, yeah. I'll go there, and as he comes towards me, I'll go down really low and go boom, 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 boom. And as soon as he comes down low, thinking, what's he going to do next? That's when I'll choose left or right for a layup, straight in layup. I mean, so it's all about tricking your opponent with basketball. It's all about making them think you're going to do one thing and you're going to do another. But like you just said, after a while of playing against somebody, you understand all these little tricks and feints and movements and stuff. And then it becomes harder for both players, really, or for all players. You know what I mean? Because you understand how each other move. Then it comes down to who's got the best shooting that day, who is the most accurate that day, who has the most stamina that day. Who's thinking just that little bit faster that day? You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to when you learn each other, in my opinion, from playing basketball when I was young and stuff. Oh, 1 minute. I don't mind showing you the scar in the middle of my back if you can see it. It's probably about that far up from the bottom of my back. It is very skin coloured, but I do heal well, right? I think you all know that. But I'll try and put it on camera for I'll try and get it so you can see it. 1 minute. I'll be curious to see if you can see it on camera actually. So I can't see my back. You know what I mean? I'll have a look in the mirror, see if I can see it in the mirror. Oh yeah, I can. I can see it. Just about. It's like a white line. And it is about where you see the actual shadow of my spine, it's about 6 inches up. Yeah, it's about 6 inches up from the shadow of my spine. Yeah. So see if you can see it. It's somewhere about here somewhere. About here somewhere. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? It's like a white line. You should see a white line stretch all the way across my back, over my spine and to the other side. I don't know if you can see it though, because I don't know what you can see on that camera. You see it? Did you see that? No. Well, it's one of them ones, mate. I'm probably going to have to get you another light for you to be able to see it. Well, you can see it. I mean, look, I'll try in this light. Let's see if we can get it in this light. And can you get it in that light? Can you see it? It's somewhere around here, mate. Do you know what I mean? Can you get it in that light? Like I said, it's just a thin scar, bro. But I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can see it. Next time you puts in, try dribbling. Hey. Oh. You can just see it. Yeah, it's not. I heal well, and it's like the scars all over my hand. You've seen the like it's hard to see in it. Do you know what I mean? All the scarage all over my hands. Do you know what I mean? But it's there. I just heal well, man. I always have done. I've got scars all over my fucking body. Do you know what I mean? I just heal well. Even that one there, unless I show you it, and fuck me, both bones snapped out my arm. Do you know what I mean? Butterfly effect's good. Hello, darling. Do I personally know the mods? No, but most of the mods I've been communicating with for a long time. Mid-low dribble is better for speed. I don't, I would say when I accelerate it is mid. You'd have to watch me, bro, practice. I would say it is mid when I accelerate, because I lean very much forward to accelerate, a bit like a sprinter, to get that burst of speed. So I would say that is a medium. I mean, low dribbling is what I do to try and trick people. And if I'm relaxing, that's when I'm normal dribbling, normal height. You know, if I'm like looking around the court, if I'm playing a 3-on-3. Because to be honest, I'm not a holder of the ball. Do you know, if I play with another, two lads and I'm playing a 3-on-3, I'm more looking to pass. I'm looking to lay off. I'm looking to set up. Do you know I mean? I'll just be on the edge of the D, 3-pointing. Do you know I mean? That's what I'll be doing mainly. or lay up in when there's gaps. But most of the time, the two lads I'm playing with, I'll be looking for them to get in position because some of the passing that I do is fucking nuts, bro. I come over the back of my shoulder and all sorts, you know, bro. You can imagine I've got a good mind. So sometimes, bro, I see it out the peripheral. If you played basketball for a long time, you know what I can see in front of me? I can see fucking everything, bro. Not the back, but I can see to probably about here and here. But the whole court on that peripheral. So when I see my player move, and because I'm not even looking in the direction of the basket, I'm probably with my back to the player, shielding him off, waiting for somebody to move. Bro, the passes I come out with, I'm not joking, they're fucking nuts. They are nuts, bro. I will do some mad shit, bro. I swear. It's, just like faking. Sometimes I'll go to shoot and they'll jump and the pass is already to the geezer underneath the net and he doesn't even know what's happened. Because I've kind of gone like that, let it fold over my hand and then through really quick. And the geezer comes down, he must be like, what the fuck, where's the ball? He's scoring a layup. I was doing it when I was in Donny. When I was playing with them lads, mate, some of them bounce passes that I was giving to him, I was like, what the fuck? It's just I couldn't finish it off. Over my shoulder, I did one of them. I wondered if I could do it. I don't know if Ruth can remember this yet. But I was on the court and I was over the other side of the D. And I saw my player out of my peripheral. Yeah, right, run in front of me, run round. And I saw him. I saw what he was going to do. He was going to dart straight in. I was over the other side, bro. So I had a player behind me. And I shit you not, I ran forward, so he followed me. And he was a little step behind me. And I went over my shoulder, over his shoulder, bounced past it, underneath their defender, straight into the hands of my geezer. And I couldn't even fucking see him. Straight over the back of my shoulder, bro. It was mental. Ruth might remember that pass. It came up and deep over my shoulder and straight underneath the arms of their defender and straight to my geezer. And he fucking fucked it up. He didn't even put it in. It was a right pass. He didn't even put it in. My basketball is everything's simple, bro. Everything that I do, everything, brother. Everything that I do is simple. It always has been. Every single, even golf. Well, it's techniques, but it's simple techniques and making them as simple as possible. I mean, that's how I do everything. Basics, bro, and get very good at the basics. That's how I do everything. It's always basics for me, bro. Even with golf, the basics of a flop shot are the basics of a flop shot. The basics of a bunker shot are the basics of a bunker shot. The basics of a putt, the basics of a putt, the basics of a drive, and the basics of a drive. Do you get what I mean? I mean, it sounds like some of it's complicated when I'm leaning my hands back, but that's just the basics of creating wrist hinge. Leaning my hands forward, that's the basics of cutting the club face down to create a low shot. It's just basics, bro. It's just there's a lot of basics going to golf if you want to be good at it. I will play with Pro again soon.
Enjoy 40 slot bonus plus 50 free spins on Big Base Slash.
You've never played basketball and you think you're as good as me. It's just your rocker. I'm not being bad, mate, but this is not ego talking. Even Jim, who I think must be a proper basketballer, and with the lad Kenzo, who used to be a pro basketballer, I think they will tell you straight, if you've never played basketball, I will run rings around you, bro. You would not even score a basket. I could give you the ball and you wouldn't even score a basket. I'm not joking. You just wouldn't even score, bro. And that's just telling the truth. That's not me being egotistical. That's just being real. Yes, Kenzo, fair play. I used to be able to when I was younger. I can dunk a biscuit nowadays, yeah. I'm good at that.
Now, I know I'm giving you the place for free, but you're here to give me your honest feedback, so don't hold it back. I'm sure it'll be great.
It's like people sometimes say that to me about golf. It's laughable. I've never played golf, but I reckon I beat you. Do you really? Really? Really, man? Are you really going to come out and say that you've never played, but you reckon you beat me? You wouldn't even fucking hit the ball. Honestly. You wouldn't even hit the ball, but it'd be like fucking... A par 4 for me would be a par or a bogey. A par 4 for you would be 15 fucking shots. You can't expect to beat somebody at something that they've done on... Well, I haven't done basketball for 30 years, but people know from watching me that my skills coming back pretty quick, and there's a reason for that, because I used to play all the time. Yeah. There's no way in a million years, but you don't know no technique, you don't know how to shoot. There's a technique to shoot, you know. It's not just grab the ball and do this. It's not how you shoot, bro. There's a technique to it. Hand on the side of the ball, hand underneath the ball, up and flick your fingers, bro. And you've got to get the wrist flick correct, or the ball will just, you won't get the height that you need to score. You won't get the height that you need to put it in. And then you've got to work out, well, can I put it in without the backboard, or do I need the backboard? You've got to work out how to dribble the ball. You've just got to work out actually how to dribble the ball, man. How to bounce the ball in time while you're moving. So many people, when they start playing basketball, do this. Fucking, you know what I mean? You've got to learn how to cup the ball while you're bouncing it, which is a skill all by itself. It's something that comes natural to basketballers, but not to somebody who doesn't play. You've got to learn the rules of the game. You've got to learn what a layup is. You can only take 2 steps when you're holding the ball. Take 2 steps. Any more, you're travelling. You've got to learn that you can't bounce the ball, catch it, and then bounce it again. Double dribble. Once you're bouncing that ball, it's got to stay in motion. As soon as you fucking stop the motion, you've got to shoot or pass. You have 1 pivot step. So your front leg can pivot. Your back leg has to stay stationary. It cannot move. If that back leg moves, you can pivot on your front leg. But if that back leg moves, travelling. That's a foul. Street ball, literally, a foul depends on where you are. If it's a foul outside the D, you just give me the ball. If you had the ball, you stop. Now you check me in. If it's a foul inside the D, it's a free throw. Also, you got to learn what a foul is. What a foul is anything. Well, it depends. But in 5 on 5, they're very strict. So most fouls will be called from fucking here all the way down to here. But in street ball, a foul is like bang on the back of your hand, no ball. Yeah, no ball at all. But at the end of the day, if I hit your fucking hand and take the ball as well, and I've got the ball as well, it ain't no fucking foul. It's fucking street ball. Right, this ain't NBA. Street ball's different. It's like when we're off the ball. If we're both running to get position and you bump into me and you go flying, we shoulder barge and you go flying. On street ball, that's no foul. When I'm going to shoot, well, when you're going to shoot anyway, even in the NBA, when you've got the ball and you jump up to that net, if somebody bounces off you from full height and breaks a fucking rib, it's not a foul because you've got the ball. So you're right away, mate. So all this shit you've got to learn. You're going to be able to learn this and then come and play me in one day. A travel and a carry is the same thing, bro. It's just a different word. Traveling is carrying. Americans, I think they use the word carry. We use the word travel, I think. Fucking hell, Johnny. That's good. You wouldn't have me dunking within a day, Kenzo. I just ain't got the vertical leap for it no more. Yeah, Jordan documentary was good. Yeah, blacktop rules are very different. Very different. Basketball is RG. You gotta have high coordination. I see me. If you watch me, I only use backboard for layups. That's it. Even when I'm doing round the clock, you know what I'm doing round the clock, my first shot from right underneath the basket is the backboard. And same when I get round to the side before I take the 3-pointer. But every other shot is just net. That's how I learned to play. Obviously, I use the backboard for every layup. Unless I'm going to, scoop it from in front of the ring. I would never scoop it, and use the backboard from in front of the ring. I will only scoop it and use the backboard from either side, if I'm coming in from an angle. Obviously, then I'll use the backboard. But if I'm in front of the ring, I would never throw it, scoop it, and I would never actually just do a normal layup, to be fair. I would never do a normal layup in front of the basket and go for the backboard. I would always just go for the net. It's just weird. It's just the way I am. It's just the way I am. What I call a scoop is what you call a finger roll. Oh, okay. I did say to you earlier, we've probably got different words for it. Big D, I've lost about fucking 8 inches vertical leap, bro. 8 inches is a lot, to get back at my age. That seems what it seems like to me. About 8 inches, bro. Literally 8 inches. That's a lot, to be able to get back. I reckon I could get back a couple of inches just from playing and jumping. But 8 inch, bro. At my age, that's asking a lot. You know what I mean? Oh, so you see, so carry and travel to me would be the same thing. So you mean when they're bouncing and they hold onto the ball for too long? So you see, I would just call that travelling. I would just call it the same thing. I know it's not, because you're on about cupping with one hand rather than grabbing with two, yeah? But I would just call that travelling all the same. So same word for two different things there for me. That's why I didn't really know what carry meant, because travelling for me is just the same thing. That's what you mean though, innit? When people bounce the ball and do this, and then bounce it again, and what the fuck are you doing, bro? The ball has to be bouncing, like, you know what I mean? I know what you mean. I know it probably is two different things, yeah, but in my mind, it's just the same thing. Or would I call it double dribble? I'm trying to remember back in the day. I know to me, the two things to me in my head just are the same thing. Yeah. But I think I would count that as double dribbling as the same thing, not travelling. Because travelling is steps, too many steps. So I think that I would count as double dribbling. Do you know what I mean? I think that's where the two things come in, not the travelling. I think it would be the double dribbling. Yeah, I know, but to me, Jim, you're holding the ball, then bouncing again. So do you understand? I know exactly. So I was just thinking back to when I was young. Why did I class two things as one thing? I just did in my own mind, because it's the same thing. It's just grabbing it with one hand instead of two. So that's why it was, yeah, I was thinking then, travelling, Danny. Travelling. Surely not travelling. Do you know what has the most different sayings and rules in the world? Where everybody always argues over? Pool, innit? Do you get two-shot carry? Do you get two-shot carry on the black? Can you place it anywhere behind the line? Fuck me, bro. The amount of arguments you have with people in bars over this shit, innit, bro? It's like, what rules do you play? Well, you have to ask, because everybody plays different fucking rules, right? So the rules I play are this. You get two shots carry. You can place anywhere behind the line on two shots. Yeah? Right, you only get one shot on the black. So no matter whether you've got two shots or not, whether you've got a two-shot carry, it doesn't make a difference. Right, you've also got free ball, and it counts as your two-shot carry. So to me, if your red ball is in front of my yellow ball on the bottom corner on the bottom corner pocket, yeah, I can hit your red ball into my yellow ball, pop my yellow ball and still have 2 shots. That's the way I play. Yeah. And also, obviously, if I pop my yellow ball, I've got 2 shot carries. So if I went straight for my yellow ball, I pot it, I've still got 2 shots. Unless I'm on the black, then I've only ever got 1 shot. Also have to name the bag. So many people free table. I have to name the bag. Do you know what I mean? So, fucking hell, mate. Yeah, Moose, it's mad, isn't it? The amount of different rules. Yeah, pool rules are a minefield, bro. They're a minefield. They're actually probably the most abundance madness of rules in any game I've ever played. Everybody plays different. And even if they play some of the rules that you play, one of them will be different. There's only me and my brother that play the same fucking rules, man. Do you know what I mean? I swear, because we grew up playing it in a pub. Yeah? So that's the rules, in it, that we play. But every time we play with anybody, well, what do you play, Danny? And I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I don't play that. And there's always one thing. And I'm like, well, what do you play then? Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, name the bag on black ball, innit? That's what I've always played. You've got to name your bag. The amount of people, man, they'll be about to take the shot. And I'll be like, name your bag. Name your bag. Name your bag. They'll take the shot. And I'll be like, bro, you've got to name your bag. What do you mean, name your bag? You've got to name where you're going to put the black ball. You can't just hit it and hope that it goes in anywhere. You know what I mean? That's not what I play. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. Goaltending, that would be a different word for me. Goaltending in basketball. Goaltending. Well, a goal's football. A basket's basketball, so it would be basket tending, surely. Wouldn't be goaltending, would it? We call them baskets. Don't call them goals. It's football, isn't it? Yeah, even Mark, when we played pool in it with my brother and that, you was like, what's the rules? And then we said our rules, you said your. They were completely fucking different, all the Mark. But you're from Scotland, we're from Birmingham, you know what I mean? So, it's to be expected. Oh, right, so 2 shots down your end, but you use my ball to put your ball in is a foul. See, it's not here. It's not. If you've got 2 shots, it's free table. Total free table. You can hit any ball you want. I swear, any ball. If you don't pot something, you're going to lose a shot. But you can hit any ball. Even the black, if you want. You can hit the fucking black if you want. Just don't pot it, because it's game over. If you knock the ball out of the net from underneath, well, that's a dodgy way of playing, bro, and that never happened for me. I have never seen that ever in any game I've ever played. I played so much street ball, bro, so to be honest, you ain't got nobody doing that. Because if they was doing that, they'd get dealt with, bro. Like, literally, there's no way. I could just imagine somebody underneath the net, some tall 6'7" motherfucker, and as you shoot, it just pops your ball out the net. There's no way. The lads I used to play with, yeah, they were 6'4", both of them. I was the short ass, but I was quick, and they was the dunkers, right? Yeah, I'm telling you, they would have just dragged that geezer. They would have literally both ran at him and just smashed him into the fence, mate. I know it. I just know it. I just know for a fact, mate. You ain't doing that on no street ball. You get fucked up for that shit. It ain't happening. And I would imagine. I mean, I've never seen it in a 5-a-side game neither. Never seen it in a regulation game. I've never seen that. Is that even a thing? Are you even allowed to do that? You're cold. I'm roasting iron bed. You ain't got much longer now. Tony's watching a programme on TV, and then, you know, I'll be going off shortly, mate. I've not played paddle. It's very, very common. Not back in my day, it was. It might be now. I played when I was young, so it might be now. Oh, it's not legal. It's a foul, is it? Oh, it's a foul, is it? What would happen then in that situation? Do you just get 2, 3 throws? Is it a sideline throw? Or is it 2 free throws for that because it's in the D. It's to do with the net, right? So surely it's 2 free throws from their free throw line. Oh, the shot just gets counted as a basket. So what's the foul then? What's the penalty for the foul then? So if the shot gets counted as a basket, but it's a foul, what is the penalty for the foul in that situation? Because I've never seen it. I've never even encountered it. You get the points you would have got. And you shoot for free. Because that's the ultimate punishment, isn't it? If you get the points and you shoot, even one shot for free, yeah, it's a punishment to the other team, isn't it? I would think if you just got the points for the basket, it would bring in people wanting to do it all the time and just not having no consequence. So I would think there's got to be a consequence if it's a foul. Oh, it's not treated as a foul in that way. What, so people can just do it over and over and over again? Or would the ref send them off? Would the ref just have enough and go, get off? Sure, no. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose so. But I mean, yeah, a block's a block. You can see the difference, isn't it, really? But I suppose once it goes past the hoop, so I suppose that's how they'd measure it, innit? Once that ball goes past that rim, it's in. So if they see it go past the rim and somebody whacks it back out from halfway down the net or something, the ref's just going to go, shut, dickhead. It's a basket. You know what I mean? They do foul for it, but it's either team or player. Probably team, I would imagine, innit? Because then it would be discouraged by the coach. Team foul, mate. You can't, you know what I mean? You don't need no team fouls, do you? Singular fouls you can deal with in a basketball game. But team fouls, how many team fouls is it nowadays? Before the team gets disqualified from the game? Because I know there used to be a limit. There used to actually be a limit for team fouls, man. I mean, I think there's a limit for individual. No, there isn't. You just eventually run out of players, right? Yeah. But what I know there's a team foul limit, or there used to be, before the team is disqualified. Is it still a thing? Is it 5? It's 5 then, yeah. You see, I knew it was a thing, because it was back in the day, that, mate. Too many team fouls and your team's fucking disqualified. Even if it's away from the hoop on a downward trajectory. It's 4 per quarter now, is it? Fucking hell. That's, well, you're never going to get a team disqualified then, are you? Because Jesus Christ. Do you know what I mean? They'd have to do 16 fouls. Does it reset? Or is it 16? Like, does it reset or is it 16? Because if it's 16 and say you do like 10 in the first fucking quarter, yeah, like, would that still count as 10? Or the next time is it? Well, no. So how would it work? So if you did 10 in 1 quarter, would you be disqualified because you've done over 4? That's the thing. So if you did over 4 in 1 quarter, would your team be disqualified, or would they then count it towards the 16? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Not sure. When I was younger, I'm sure it was 5. I'm sure it was just set at 5 or some shit like that. Oh, over 4 in a quarter, you're disqualified. Oh, okay. And then it resets every quarter. It's not bad, really. I mean, it'd be hard to get over 4 fucking team fouls, wouldn't it? Literally. Okay, you'd have to do some right shit. They reset each quarter. I suppose that's a good way of doing it. It's not a bad way of doing it. But it is a lot. I mean, to get over 14 fouls in a quarter, you've got to be fucking what you've got to be doing. Jesus Christ, throw water in front of other players. threatening to knock other players out, all the team fighting. Loads of shit, right? You have to do loads to get that many. I suppose it guarantees nobody really gets disqualified ever, though, doesn't it, really? I think football's probably a bit more strict than, isn't it? How many yellows? Is it 2 yellows then 1 red? Is it 2 yellows in a game? It's an automatic red. I think that's the way it goes, isn't it? Do you know that, Bob, actually? I wonder if you know that one. You watch more football than me.
Hmm?
So I wonder if you know that one. You watch more football than me.
Oh,
Is it 2 yellows and then instant red? Yeah. Right, everybody. I'm off. It's late enough. You ain't going to see me tomorrow at all. Not at all. So I'll be fishing and then I'll be home and I want to spend time with Tony. So the next time anybody sees me on social media, unless it's video format, will probably be Sunday. Much love and respect to everyone. Have a really good night. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon. Peace out. Sleep tight.